Hey, it's Ryan Scott, your Runner's World gear editor. We recently did a survey on Facebook to ask you what you were going to be running the Two Oceans in, and the overwhelming favorite was the Nimbus, ASICS Gel-Nimbus, a neutral shoe, certainly one that most of you are familiar with. And we do a full review in the April issue of Runner's World, but before then we just wanted to show some little upgrades that the shoe has had from the 18 iteration to the 19 iteration. So firstly, it's the upper. Less seams, less overlays, which means the shoe becomes a little bit lighter and great fit. So what happens is they actually have a little mesh weave, and where you see the darker spots, that is where there's more friction on the foot, and the lighter spots is where it doesn't need to be as robust because there's less friction. So designed for the spots specifically where there's more friction on the foot. The other inclusion for the 19 for the first time is the flight foam. There it is, runs through the middle of the shoe, and the flight foam is a really light material that ASICS have been using only recently. They have shaved down the weight by 55%, and that's by making the bubbles bigger. But when the bubbles get bigger, then you can compromise the longevity. So what they do is they chuck in a whole lot of pieces of Kevlar and PET pet, which is basically plastic fibers, and that pulls the bubbles together to give it a bit more structure. So those are the two upgrades. More in-depth view in the April issue of Runner's World, but that's your Nimbus 19. Awesome new colorway, pretty old school, but nice and classy.